Hi everyone.
Hi everybody.
Welcome to our channel and to our new video. This time it's going to be about the CND Vinylux nail polish from CND. And I picked some nice nude colors and light pinks and
the nudies.
Kind of, different shades. Anyway, so CND Vinylux is long-lasting nail polish, so they kind of say it's a 7-day wear. I have to actually test it and do a video, my own nails with this and kind of show you how it looks after 7 days. But okay, let's just read the colors. So this one is White Wedding, Veiled, Boutique. Okay. Let's call it a Boutique. This one is Satin Tease, Antique, Negligee, Winter Glow, Candied, Poetry, that's nice, and Arrowhead. So this is a new version, except for this one possibly. Yeah, this one is the old one, but that's the new formula of these polishes. So let's just check them out. The old formula was a bit of problematic, I guess, after a while, because I found that it was very difficult to remove the polish after, especially on the toes. It was kind of a disaster. So this one is the improved formula, and also what they did is, so apparently people had issues with the white spots, so they've corrected that. All right, so we did a manicure. Yeah, the nails are
a little shorter than normal.
So he took it upon himself to do a manicure and didn't end well.
I thought it ended fantastic. However, we're having a difference of opinion.
All right, so I'm going to actually show you something. So this polish does not require a base coat. So if you don't want to use the base coat, don't use the base coat. But without the base coat, I find the colors don't go on as well. And once you go to remove the polish, you might get some staining on the nails. So even with those polishes that don't require base coat, what I usually do is I take like a very light sheer color and do like a very, very thin base coat, really, pretty much with this. And that will allow the color coat to go on much more evenly. And the removal is a little bit better, so. That's why I do it. So they've changed the brushes to these amazing rounded brushes. So because the first coat, like you see, I'm applying a little bit more pressure, it's going to dry super fast, so it's not going to really add to the drying time too much. I also wipe the nails with the scrub brush as well. We also will be doing, hopefully very soon, the summer CND Shellac, the summer collection, the naughty nautical or something, whenever it gets here, because I've been having a lot of issues receiving it. The company that I ordered from actually shipped it immediately, so I was so excited. But sadly, the product got stuck, so I ordered it from Quebec. I'm here in Ontario. And
in Canada. For those of you that are geographically challenged.
So yeah, and unfortunately, the product is stuck somewhere in Quebec, and I haven't gotten any updates for a week now, so we don't know. But as soon as we get it, we'll make a video. So yeah, this one is pretty much dry already. Okay, so at least you now see, how the negligee looks, but the 2 coats is gonna have a little bit more color. Okay, so let's go with the first one.
Okay.
So the first one is White Wedding. It's a bit of a warmer white, and I'm not sure, actually, if it's not discontinued. Because the shellac version is discontinued. So this one goes on little bit streaky. Veiled. It looks a little bit more nude than the, well, I don't know, shellac version. I'm not sure. It is kind of nudish.
Nudie, nudie.
Okay, so this one doesn't streak as much, as you can see. That's veiled. This is the Bouquet. That's actually a really nice color in the shellac. Let's see how this one goes on.
I don't know how I'm going to pull a top 3 out of this.
Oh. Do you like them all already, or you hate them all? You hate them
We're
all?
gonna go with the latter.
Okay, this one is a Skin Tease.
I'm just not a...
You're not a nude guy.
I'm not a nudie guy. I don't know.
Also, the issue with the older versions of the Vinylux was that they got lumpy.
Lumpy
As
bumpy.
you can actually see.
Yeah, this one's actually lumpy. It's weird.
And this one is antique. I find the first coat usually is a little bit more streaky, obviously. Sometimes you can correct it with the second one, but I try not to apply the first coat too thick because then it doesn't dry properly.
Right.
And it seems dry, but it's not. Okay, so let's do the negligee again.
So if this is your first time coming and dropping by one of our videos, welcome. We're glad to have you here. If you like what you see, hit that like button. Helps us out. Don't hit the dislike button. It's not fun. Also, it wouldn't hurt if you went and checked out maybe some of our other videos and watched those and like those too. And we also have a Patreon account. If you want, you can slide on over there and check that out. And if you want to contribute in any type of capacity, feel free to do so. It kind of helps keep the lights on, and it allows us to purchase product.
Yeah, because right now we're still 3 months into this pandemic situation. We're still closed in Ontario, and we still don't know when we're going to open. So the funds are getting really, really tight. I have to be honest. Candied. So if you could, I actually have also a link for like a one-time support payment. So if you would like to just support us once and not monthly like Patreon, then
feel free to do so.
Yeah, feel free, please.
That'd be awesome.
Really appreciate it. This I'm using pure acetone on this one. All right, so this one is Poetry. Poetry came out in the Shellac Luxe. It's nice.
That one,
You like?
out of all of them so far, that's
Formula is it's nice.
yeah.
And now this is the Arrowhead.
What an interesting name.
Yeah.
Now this would be considered a nude? Seems a little more on the...
Well, if someone has a dark skin tone, I'm kind of curious. Like, if what?
This looks like it'd be something more like in the browns, I guess?
Yeah, but if someone has a brown skin tone, then it's going to be nude for them, right? Because not everybody has a
Yeah, fair enough.
light skin
Fair
tone.
enough.
Okay. All right, let's do the white wedding. See if we can get it nice in 2 coats.
And survey says
Not really.
streaky, streaky.
veiled. I actually like the veiled in the nail polish, I think more than in the shellac. Okay, and Bouquet. Well, these nails are not the easiest to paint, and that's why it's a good test to see if we can get even coverage on these nails. Then
you know
sure,
you're good to go.
Yeah, you're good to go. So I usually try to have the first coat semi-dry with the regular polishes. I mean, you know, other than Dazzle Dry, which is dry usually. And okay, so the second covered. So the first coat I usually do quite more thinner, and then the second coat usually covers. And I try not to apply the second coat when the first one is not dry yet, because
that just gets weird.
Yeah, you might have issues. We will also use a top coat. Oops. I have the gel top coat, so we'll see how it dries. The original oh, so how come I did 2 coats on this one already? Oh yeah, because one of the base
used
coat.
it as a base coat. Dun, 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 dun.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, it was supposed to be 8 minutes dry, so we'll see if it's 8 minutes. We'll try it on this nail.
Sure.
Because the rest is like 3 coats really. So we can argue. Okay, I like this one. It's dusty. Too bad you didn't see the look. Okay, so if I flood the skin, I usually go with the dry wooden stick, and I just kind of clean it up. But to shape the polish, like to clean it up later on, I use a wet brush. All right, so Candied. So the other one was what? Winter Glow. Very nice.
Yes, Winter Glow. So in the comment section below, feel free to let us know what your top 3
out of these colors.
Out of all these colors that we've done today, what one's the top 3 that you like, that you would wear?
That you would wear.
Yes. So far?
That one?
This one's it.
I actually like this one.
Which one?
This one, the Arrowhead.
Oh, the Arrowhead?
The Airhead.
Airhead? Oh boy.
It's also dusty.
You're dusty.
So we'll put a top coat on these ones, and we'll see how it dries.
We will see how it dries.
I'll show you as well. Okay, so this one is kind of not really good.
But it is what it is.
It's the truth.
The truth.
Someone was asking me what kind of brush this is. This is an acrylic brush. It's just a round number 6, I think. I know it says 21, but it's their numbers. So it's like a number 6 acrylic brush. Sable, oops, I almost dropped this. And I just dip it in the straight acetone. Okay, and yeah, it works really, really well. Okay, so I'll give you my favorite 3. It's actually, I really like these colors. So 1, 2, surprisingly. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, just stay away from each of the nails because you're gonna muck it up in a second. And yours are 1, 2, 3?
Yeah. And thanks for that vote of confidence, you know.
What happened before, so... And we have it on film. So...
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You got nothing. Nope.
I do.
Before she actually pulls up the footage, yes, I have. I know I have. I've done it more times than she even realizes.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Just hiding it well?
Yeah.
Okay, let's grab the top coat. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So one hand, we're gonna polish with the regular top coat. And the other one with the gel-like effect. And I really, personally, I didn't see a difference between them. But we will see. And do you mind wearing this till tomorrow?
Yeah, why not? We'll give it a go.
So we'll see if it's more shiny or anything like
more
that.
Shiny.
So okay, so this is kind of pretty dry.
Pretty dry? Pretty.
Actually, okay, let's
try that again.
Try that again.
Yeah. Take 2.
Before I discovered Dazzle Dry, I really liked the Vinylux top coat, especially. It never shrunk away from the nail and the free edge. So.
But now that you've had some time to work with Dazzle Dry, you absolutely
love it. Yeah, I love it because it dries so quickly.
Dazzle Dry is amazing.
Yeah. And it's, clients really like it.
Shameless plug.
Well, that's the truth.
Some good stuff. You know what would be good stuff? If they'd make my polish perp-a-derp.
Yeah, we have to write to them. Alright, so this one is the gel effect. Yeah, let us know if you're using Vinylux and if you use the new top coat, the new top coat.
They should do the Dude collection.
Uh-oh, someone's gonna steal this from you now.
Nope. Because Dazzle Dry will make it first.
The Dude collection.
The Dude collection.
Okay, guys, again, I'm gonna ask for some donations. It feels bad asking, but we have to, because otherwise we won't be able to buy any new product. And we don't have much more to show you. So, yeah.
Unless we start rehashing old material, but you guys don't pay for rehashes, so, yeah.
Okay, so. Okay, so it took me like approximately 15 minutes to paint.
15 minutes.
All right, so now we're gonna give it 8 minutes, as they recommend, and then we'll be back to see how dry they are, okay? So we'll be right back.
See you in 8.
10 more seconds.
Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Huzzah!
Okay, so we noticed something very interesting. There's bubbles in this one.
The bubbles. Bubbles.
You know, it's not. It's bendable, like bendable. What do you call it? Dentable.
Bendable.
Bendable.
Dentable. It's dentable.
Dentabone. No.
What? It's
yeah.
kind of weird.
It's not dry. But it has bubbles. So it has bubbles because I think the top coat was too thick. I just wonder how... Okay, so you see it's kind of 3/4 used, right?
See.
Actually, a little bit less than a half.
Yep.
And this one you cannot thin out. So at this point, you get these bubbles because this is too thick.
And what you were looking for is that the product is still feeling very soft and it's leaving impressions.
Yes, wow. It's a good thing that, you speak English. Okay, so let's see this one.
Sometimes I do.
Same thing with this one. Yeah. It feels slightly drier actually, because I think it went on thinner as well. Okay, so let's give them...
I got some bubbles though on this one too.
Really?
Yeah, take a look.
See?
Yeah. They weren't there just, a couple minutes ago. They've just kind of surfaced, so.
But it's not too bad, but,
Now for the Solar Speed Spray.
So put your hands down.
You.
That's supposed to help the drying process as well.
Oh, is it?
Anyway, so it
Oh,
smells
it
really
smells
good.
so good.
Yeah.
It's like almondy, almond.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
All right, so let's before we're finished here, we're gonna show you the next shellacs that we're gonna do.
The next video. The next one.
So these
Be
ones,
ready.
we're gonna do this tomorrow. So
Yeah, because we're gonna see how this wears.
yeah. All right.
So stick around. There's gonna
We'll
be more
do this
videos to come.
tomorrow, and we'll show you how these ones, if there was more shine on the gel like
On the
as
left
well.
hand or the right hand?
Yep. Alrighty, see you soon, guys. Okay, so we're back a day later with the results. And the results are interesting, actually. I was seeing two things here. First of all, this one actually, I keep saying that one.
Actually.
It shrunk a little bit,
Shrunk?
which is surprising because you see, you don't see that when you're working on clients because they leave when the polish is not completely dry because it takes like hours for it to completely dry. So this actually
Oh boy.
shrunk a little bit, tiny bit. And also it had little bubbles. So I'm thinking the top coat was too thick for sure. And now this one, so this had the regular one. And this was the gel one. Gel-like effect. And do I see a difference in shininess? No.
Nope.
Do you? No.
Nope, not at all.
It's not gel-like. I'm sorry.
No.
And I'm not saying that it's worse than other top coats, but I find those claims that something is gel-like. Well, initially when you apply it, yes, but as the polish dries, it shrinks.
Gel is gel.
Yeah.
Polish is polish.
Yeah, exactly. And this does not look like gel.
No.
I mean, it's still nice. It didn't shrink because the top coat was thinner, was at a proper consistency. And I'm gonna actually test it, actually. Oh my god, I'm gonna test it on my both hands and kind of wear it for a week and see if one gets better wear than the other one. And then we'll see.
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to mention, someone was asking me the difference between, very quickly, I'll put it here, between Aurora and Winter Glow. I know this has nothing to do with this thing, but okay, let's just very quickly see. Okay, so this is the Aurora. Okay, look at this. Remember it, mister?
What?
Okay.
Okay.
And this is Winter Glow. Oh yeah, Winter Glow is way darker. And it's warmer too, right?
Yes.
Can you hold this brush just so we can kind of show next to each other? Yeah, this one is also much cooler. Okay.
Yeah.
That is it. Okay, so let us know what kind of colors and brands you would like us to kind of cover. We also have Essie, we have more PI, we have Yves Saint Laurent, we have Chanel and Dior as well. If you're interested, let us know. And this is it for today, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Ciao.